So for the people who don't know, who is Gina Views?
I'm a media personality on the West Coast, and I'm known for making niggas rap and getting in their business.
Tell us about your upbringing and what schools did you go to?
Upbringing, so I went to Washington. I went to Morningside in Washington. I graduated from Washington High. Ghetto upbringing, helicopters at the graduation, a lot of gang members around. But I'm not a product of my environment. Went to college, got a bachelor's degree, and started my own platform.
What did you get a degree in?
Communications.
What made you want to go that route?
It wasn't really too many other options. Wasn't too much to do for a media personality, so I just went with communications. I figured it is a major that I could utilize in other areas in my life if I did decide to do anything else. Human resources, personnel, things like that.
You jumped in media kind of like before everybody. I realized like everybody I know, you was the first one I seen with the mic, putting up on Gucci and all those dudes. Even though you got my boy Boss Man.
Oh yeah.
You got my boy Jersey on right now. But you was like the first one I seen with a mic that was actually doing that. So who inspires you to take that route, or what inspires you to take that route?
106 in Park, Cedar's World, Big Tigger, all of them. I told myself that I was going to be a host of a BET Award someday, and I wanted to host 106 in Park, and they actually canceled it the year that I started my platform. They canceled 106 in Park that same year. Even like watching battle rap and stuff like that, I just wanted to be in the mix of rap and the mix of hip hop and a part of the culture. And the only way I knew to do it was to just do it myself.
Okay. So we see you doing your thing out here, like everybody see you shining. But what are some things that you struggle with in your personal life to get to where you are today?
Well, I didn't have no money, so I messed up my credit score very, very early. I took out a lot of loans. I took out student loans. I maxed out credit cards. This shit, y'all know this shit is expensive. So I didn't have no money. I'm 19 years old trying to be 106 in Park. And that was one of the biggest things that I struggled with. I didn't have no family to help me out or anything like that. To be honest, at the beginning, my family thought I was doing bullshit. They thought I was like on bullshit. Everybody wanted me to be a nurse, do something in the medical field like the other women in my family. And yeah, that was pretty much my biggest struggle, was the financial part of it. I had a full-time job, a part-time job, and I was a full-time student, running a radio show and doing my YouTube show.
What would you say to somebody whose family is looking at them kind of funny, like, hey, we go this route because we know this is the safe route? What would you say to somebody that's wanting to take a risk like you to get to where you are? What advice can you give?
Fuck your family, no. Everybody don't see the vision, they only understand it once they see the product. So I would never, unless you're one of those people who you're chasing somebody else's dream, then I would say listen to your family. But if it's something that you really want to do and something that you're very passionate about, you should go at it, and there shouldn't be nobody that's able to stop you.
All right. How do you balance who you are right now and who you want to be?
I don't think I have balanced it. To be honest, I'm only looking at the step in front of me. I'm not even worried about really, I'm preparing myself for the future, but I don't too much focus on who I am or who I want to be later on. I'll focus on who I'm becoming as it's happening right in front of me. I don't like to, because you have these expectations of yourself, and that's how you will disappoint yourself, by trying to be the person who you know that you can be and who you have the potential to be. And that'll stress you out.
So doing this, I'm trying to do this, I'm doing this, I ain't gonna say trying, I'm doing this. I'm making stuff happen. You inspire me, you, T-Real, Back on Fed, Community, y'all the reason why I'm like, nah, it looks fun, it's something that we could bring the city. The city was kind of dry. I ain't gonna lie, really dry. We had our own way, but we wasn't doing what we supposed to be doing like that. And you guys inspired me to do stuff like that. But I know doing this, it comes with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
How do you ground yourself when it comes to the pressure and the anxiety?
I always remind myself that the voices that I hear in my head, only I can hear them. So you can think that, you know, you might embarrass yourself. You can think that you look crazy. You can think that you're doing something that's way out of pocket, but you are the only person who can hear those voices in your head. People look at me and think that I got all this shit figured out and it's all perfect and all of that. I'm stressed the fuck out right now. But we have this misconception because a lot of people lack self-awareness and a lot of people are not honest and transparent with what they're really dealing with. So literally, I just continue to remind myself that I'm my biggest critic and only I can mess this shit up. Can't nobody else mess it up.
I like that. How important is it for you to keep people around you that support you on this journey?
It's very important because those days when I do have doubt or when I do experience anxiety, it's the people around me who are keeping me lifted. I went through a crazy situation last year and I felt defeated. And it took my production team to tell me, like, you need to get your ass out of bed. We're gonna shoot this show. You got too many resources, you got too many connections, you know too many rappers. You can do this shit yourself, you don't need anybody else. So the people around you are definitely important. But it's important too to know if you have a support system of people around you or if you got people that's pulling you down. You gotta know the difference.
How can you tell the difference? Sometimes we can't tell. Sometimes
you know them motherfuckers gonna drain you.
They drain you, but sometimes we keep them around. They just be leaving because we done knew them 10 years. They the homies.
Yeah.
It'd be like little comments. It'd be little stuff. You just like, hey, bro, like that's how you really feel, but you keep it pushing. You don't want them to fall into it, but
you won't doubt anybody that's supposed to be around.
So are you more cutthroat now? Like you see something, you peep something, you like, nah, I'm out of here. You out of
here. Yeah, I am like that. Yeah, I am like that. But I trust, my faith is so high and I trust that God is not gonna have any snakes in my garden. So I feel like anybody that's around me, they're supposed to be here, and if they not, they're a lesson, and if they are, they're a blessing. So I believe that they're there for anybody that I meet, anybody that I encounter, period, whether they're on my team or not, they're there for a reason.
So from the ciphers to the interviews to the different podcasts to the Hoefessions and everything, now you have effective immediately. Mm-hmm. That's big. That's big for the city. That's big for you.
Thank you.
Especially at a time like this, we going up right now.
Yeah, it's lit.
It's lit. How did that come about, and what's your goal with that podcast, with that platform?
Effective immediately came about because me and DJ Head he walked away from his job. I was fired from my job. And we were literally on the phone. We had some situations, some opportunities, people was reaching out, and he was like, hey, we need a show. And we were on the phone with our manager. We both share a manager, shout out to Salas. And we were trying to figure out oxymorons that we could use for, the title of the show. And then I told them, like, no, we need something that means effective immediately. And then probably like 10 minutes went by and we still playing with other names and things like that. And then my manager was like, what did you just say a while back? Like, what did you say? And then I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, you said we need something that's what? And I'm like, we just need something that means like it's happening now. And then he's like, that's not what you said. So I said it again and he was like, that's the name of the show. But that sounded too long or too like corporate to me, like when he had said that. So the goal of the show though is just to bring integrity back into media, because media has gone, we done let this shit get fucked up.
It's fucked up.
We done let this shit get real fucked up. That's not what I went to school for. But that's pretty much our goal though for effective immediately, just to bring integrity back.
Good night. Want me to lock the door?
Yeah, you can lock it. Thank you. Okay. we see Sway's been rocking with you for a minute. And he's a legend. I think Sway was from LA for the longest. If you had to give Sway his flowers right now, what would you say to Sway?
I get emotional and start crying, man. Sway is like, Sway's my superhero. And Sway is one of those people who I looked up to since I was a child. Literally, not even just on him having his own platforms and shows and things like that, but when they would have Sway make appearances on TV shows and movies and even on Boondocks, you know? So he's always been one of those people, like for me, that's the blueprint, that's who I want to be, that's who I see myself becoming, you know, in the future. And he's literally just one of those selfless type of people. He's the reason why we on Sirius, he's the reason why we have our show. And for the person that I've been looking up to my whole life, be the reason why I'm in the building is like crazy. So I love Sway to death, forever in debt to him.
So like we said, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the media. But what makes Gina Views care so much to keep pushing?
I think it's because I was the little girl watching 106 in Park. I was the little girl on Fridays with the remote in my hand acting like hosting Freestyle Friday. So I think it's really just me chasing the dream that the 10-year-old, 11-year-old Regina had back in the day. That's why I'm so adamant with these niggas and saying you niggas need to rap, you niggas need to do freestyles, y'all need to do cyphers. I thought that when I got to high school, niggas was gonna be in huddles rapping and shit, you know, just cause that's how it was like on TV or that's how it is on the East Coast. But I think that's just what it is that I'm just still a little girl at heart, a rap fan trying to chase my dream.
What do you feel Los Angeles rap is lacking?
Consistency. We're seeing right now though, well, if you would have asked me that a couple months ago, I would have said consistency. Now we have everybody participating at once. OYG's about to drop, Roddy's about to drop, Ben Staples about to drop, Kaylin just dropped, Blast is about to drop, So Osama's dropping, Jason Cash, RJ's about to drop, Joe Moses just dropped. This is the first time in a long time that we saw everybody participating at once. This feel like 2014, 2013 summers where everybody just dropping all together. Mustard finna put out another album. Like, this is an amazing time right now for the city.
Describe the energy since the Kendrick Lamar pop-out concert.
It's been united. It's been united. Yeah, it's been united. I was actually there and I got to feel the synergy. I was backstage with the artists at their trailers and stuff. And
You know, Meet the Woods video.
Yeah. Not what it looks like. But even like that, like, you know, Meet the Whoops, like it was Luz back there, it was Chris back there, it was Hoods back there who on a, you know, normal day wouldn't really be on the same stage, in the same area, in the same building at all. And it's been beautiful to see. The last time we seen so many different hoods together was when Nipsey died. So the fact that we're able to see these hoods together and it's not in the name of a lost soldier, it's beautiful to me.
What's the narrative about LA that got us fucked up?
They said our food nasty.
They always say our food.
We not a foodie spot though.
I feel like or if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Because our shit's in the hood. Niggas don't go to the hood. They don't come out here and be like, let me go on Vernon and then let me go on Chris.
I tell people all the time, you gotta go to Stevens. You gotta go to Normandy.
If I'm a tourist and I'm sliding past Stevens, niggas ain't going there. You feel me? That's the fucked up part. Y'all don't know.
I think too, another narrative that they got LA fucked up. They make it seem like you come to LA and it's just so dangerous. People from out of town always ask me like, do you just smell gun smoke in the air? It's like, what the fuck you think we got going on?
Yeah, that's right.
like for the most part, we're a little bougie, depending on what part you in, you know? But it's like every state has that area that's, don't go over there. Mm-hmm. Every city has that area that's don't go over there. Certain neighborhoods that you know not to go to. And I think that's universal, and they make it seem like it's just a LA thing.
Do you find it hard to date since you are established now?
Yeah, I do. For whatever reason, I guess the regular guys, they think that I only fuck with rappers. They think I'm only fucking with rappers or athletes, and then so it's like a little intimidation there. And then the rappers and athletes, for whatever reason, they have to, I guess I have like a strong personality. So they feel the need to always have to like minimize me, talk down on me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm always in the middle with this shit, you know?
What you think you'll end up with, a podcast or something?
I'm probably gonna end up with 17 cats.
17 cats? Ain't no way. And you just got, did you get you doing something with Ethica, right?
Yeah. Ethica made me an ambassador. So you can use that code Gina20 for 20% off your next purchase. But yeah, I've been wearing Ethica for a long time. I've been like obsessed with Ethica, so I thought, that was real dope that they saw me double dutching in the video that we did to Not Like Us, and then they reached out. Yeah.
East side niggas or west side niggas?
West side niggas.
Break it down though.
I'm not going past Western.
Western?
Yeah.
You a Henry Clay baby though.
Yeah, I'm not going past Western. That mean I know what's on Vermont.
Okay. And final answer. What's your final answer?
West side niggas.
West side niggas.
Yeah.
Give me a good day somebody could take you on with spending under $100.
Whew. It costs $100 to go outside.
You could be creative with $100.
Okay, creative with $100. We can actually go get ice cream. I'm chill though. Like I don't like to. I socialize for work, so I don't like socializing too much. If I can keep my socializing to a minimum, I'm fine with that. So I'm cool with the movies. I'm cool with ice cream, and then we can really go back home and watch some battle rap on the cloud couch. If the nigga got a cloud couch, I'll go over there.
That's all it takes.
It's all to cloud couch.
If you gotta tell your ex anything, what would you tell him?
I don't even have exes. I don't claim people.
You got an ex.
No, I don't claim people.
He claiming you.
He need to watch his mouth. Any nigga claiming me need to watch their mouth. I don't claim people. I've been single since the 90s.
Yeah. Alright, so no ex, huh? Do Gina Views shoot or shot?
Yeah, I just shot my shot. But I have to ask Twitter for help. Brick.
Tell me that situation.
I ran into him out somewhere. I ain't gonna give up where. I ran into him out somewhere. I like the way he was moving. I like the way his back was looking. He got a nice back. I like his voice and shit, And I ended up wanting to follow him. Well, when I ran into him, he knew who I was already, so that was like a plus. So then I went to follow him, and I realized like, oh, I've been liking this nigga pictures for 82 weeks. So I'm like, look at God. And I went to check to see if I could see any like kids or like relationship or whatever. You can't tell these days, so niggas don't got nothing on their page. And I asked Twitter, what y'all be saying when y'all shoot y'all shot? And then they helped me out, but I couldn't pick one. So I screenshotted like 10 of them and I DM'd them to them and I told them I couldn't pick a shot to shoot, so I'm emptying the clip.
Okay, that's kind of fluid.
That was fluid, right?
How many DMs? How many messages was it?
It was like 8 or 9. It was like 8 or 9.
Oh yeah, you busted for a clip.
Yeah.
Clip on the video. And it's a brick.
It was a brick. Yeah.
You keep shooting now, right?
No, I'm done.
No, not with him, but just in general, you gonna keep shooting.
No, that was my first time ever shooting my shot.
First and last.
First and last.
And did he leave you on scene?
No, he asked for my number.
After that, it's nothing.
He ain't text me. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Maybe when this drop here. Call me that.
Tell me a conspiracy theory you believe in.
Mermaids.
You been on TikTok?
Nah, in like 2012, I saw this documentary. I forgot what it was called, but I just remember the narrator. They like hid his face and disguised his voice, and he was just telling all these like stories and stuff. It was on the Discovery Channel. Only reason why I really think it's real is because it was on my best friend's DVR, and that motherfucker disappeared out of nowhere. It just disappeared.
But doesn't they usually disappear on the DVR?
But everything was still there except for that. So it was like stuff that she had recorded before that and stuff, you know, after that. And then some of the stuff that they were saying, it did make sense a little bit. Fast forward 2020 or 2021, they put out a part 2 to it. And they claimed that the guy that they had on the part 2 was the same person who was disguising himself in the original one. Didn't fucking make sense. And then they played all of these like unrealistic looking clips, like stuff that you can tell like these are clearly fake mermaid sightings. The stuff that they had on the original one looked real. So I think they dropped the second one to throw niggas off, to say, oh, this is the person who's been, no, that man dead somewhere. Yeah, they gone. He gone. Cause he always said, if they find out who I am, the government gonna come get me. Why the fuck would he reveal himself years later? That don't make sense. Mermaid is real.
How did you come up with Hoefession?
Hoefession came up with me. No.
Start off with how can you be reading girls' messages, right?
Yeah, that's how it started off. Pretty much I went to I had a meeting with this talent agency, and they pretty much like they went through my Instagram, and their feedback was that people don't care about these rappers that you're posting. They care about you. They want to see your personality. Your most high engaged content on your page is the stuff with you talking, the things, you know, your personality, you being funny, you know, showcasing who you are. So then they went to my YouTube, and they watched my YouTube, and they said, there's nothing with your personality on your YouTube. You introducing these rappers, they freestyling, and you walking off. We can't see what type of person you are. So they also told me, when I see you in person, you're way different than what I see on, you know, your social media, whatever. You need some piece of content that shows who you are, your personality. So around the same time, Surviving R. Kelly came out.
I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh.
Sick transition, right? so I literally was watching it, and I'm like, damn, I'm the friend that all the homegirls call with their stories. Bitch, this nigga just cheated on me. Bitch, I'm finna go to this nigga house. Da, 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 da. Girl, what's it called? Baby daddy trying to fuck with me. Like stuff like that. So I was like, dang, if I can get my friends to sit down and tell me their stories, like these girls is doing about R. Kelly, it'll be crazy. And then it just didn't make sense to have bitches really sit on camera and tell their truths, you know? So Cheryl Strawberry is somebody who I listened to every morning when I was in elementary.
Oh, God.
Cheryl Strawberry had the Strawberry Letter, where, you know, people would submit their stories and stuff, and she would give them advice or whatever. So I said, I'm gonna do what Cheryl Strawberry does with a twist, but make it about, you know, sex stories or whatever. And then I started doing that, and I'm like, why would the hell would people watch me reading these stories and stuff? Like, how can I switch it up? So I'm like, oh, I could be in my bedroom. If you're in your bedroom, I'm the type of person, I don't like to see pants on in the room. I don't like jeans sitting on my bed. I don't like to see shoes in the room. Like, it's just dirty to me. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be sitting here with a fit on. I need to wear some sleepwear. I need to wear something that looks, that's kind of like, you know, sells it a little bit, whatever. And then I started reading the stories, and people fucked with it. But I was doing Hoefession so much that, well, I was on Hoefessions and I was on another rap platform at the time. So it made sense, but I felt like whatever platform, whatever show I did, I needed to incorporate rap. So G Perigo had asked me, why haven't you had any rappers on Hoefessions telling their stories? You got rapper homies, bring rappers on or whatever. And then that's how I ended up rebranding Hoefessions, making the interviews and things like that. And that's actually been way better to me than what I was doing at first. But I'm gonna bring the stories back. People been asking about where the stories at.
What's the craziest story you ever read or got?
The craziest story, so there was a girl who said that she was dating some guy. No, she wasn't dating him. Somebody slid in her DMs. When these people slid in her DMs, he asked her to meet up with him in Vegas. She met up with him in Vegas. They got it cracking. In mid-stroke, he like, you should let the homie get some. So she like, fuck it, it's Vegas, I'm with it, whatever. He's a rapper, blah, 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 blah. So the homie come in, they get it cracking, and she like said she like looked up, and they was like kissing.
I don't know who was kissing.
The two niggas.
Oh.
Yeah. She had a threesome with two niggas.
And the who that? Okay, I heard you. I got two more questions. We can cut that. I looked at me. I got two more questions.
Hold on. Go to the back. I
got a key.
Oh, let's see. What's on? Hold on. Where's that? What's on?
Right there. What's up, Sam? What's up? What's up, my boy?
Hello.
What's that?
You go give her a hug? Yeah.
What's up?
What's going on? Good, how are you? Yeah, you good?
What's up, girl?
What you doing in LA?
What's up with you?
I'm sorry, I have a little makeup on your shoulder.
I like you.
I got two more for you.
Okay.
If people know you, they know Lil Wayne your favorite rapper. Can you tell Lil Wayne the reason why he need to come on 99 Wayne and show that's inspired by him?
I mean, you just said it. If it's a show inspired by Lil Wayne, he should definitely pull up. Yeah, that's it right there, nigga. That's it right there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, inspired by Wayne.
That's crazy.
Yeah. If you had to tell the city, if you had to tell Los Angeles anything right now, what would you tell the city?
I don't know. Like, what you mean?
Like
the host, like the city council, or like
the hood, the
homies,
the culture, everybody, the city. You have to tell the city anything.
Cause I tell LA drop rent. Rent's a motherfucking high.
I thought you could say that. Somebody said that. My boy from the corner store said that.
Yeah, they fucking rent up right now. Rent is like stupid. Rent is real stupid. I just seen a tweet. Somebody said rent's so damn high. Everybody living in their apartments on fake check stubs and CPNs. Like, nobody on their own name, which pisses me off. Because everything in my name. I ended up finding out I was only motherfucking paying rent during COVID.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, I wish I had a taste of that. No, but LA, we definitely need to stick together. And that's not just because I feel like people always try to like put it on the hoods and make it seem like it's so political where we need to be unified. The unity needs to come from the rappers, the hoods too, the artists, the media platforms, the everything. Everybody, DJs, producers, everybody plays a part. We're all an ecosystem. We all have to coexist together. And I think we need to stop making it seem like it's so much about LA politics, which it does play a major role. But motherfuckers be beefing, like media is beefing with media right now. You know, like it's a little gay. Rappers need to also tap in with the local media platforms. A lot of people, I see people complain about support a lot. I see a lot of rappers complain about support, and I see a lot of media platforms complain about support. But one of the issues, they're looking at these rappers as if they're too far away. Nobody is far away. We're all within one DM away from each other, and none of you niggas is bigger than the program. A lot of the artists too feel like if these media outlets can't do anything for me because they're so small, but it will take the bigger artists to go tap in with the local media platforms to raise them up so that so they are big media platforms, and you know it's a better look. I've had people tell me like, oh, you're not viral, I don't benefit from it, and things like that. But guess who not booking you? Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club not booking you because you're not viral, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we all help each other and we all grow together, it's the same way as the actors and some artists, they like want to boycott like the Oscars and the Grammys and stuff. But these are the same people who don't come to the BET Awards. So we like, that's a major part of it, is that we all literally need each other to grow. So if I'm a big time rapper and Back on Fig exists, I need to go fuck with Back on Fig so Back on Fig have a good look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the next nigga's not saying the same thing about them, because that's another thing that people look at. It was real difficult for me to book Hoefession interviews in the beginning. When niggas seen Rucci, Joe, RJ, Chike, that's when niggas like, oh shit, I do need to go over there. I've been reaching out to you motherfuckers for months. So we're all human though, you know, but that's why I fuck with every platform. I don't turn no platform down. Any platform that reach out to me for interviews, I always say yes, because somebody else is looking at that and saying, oh, well now I'm gonna go because she there. You know what I'm saying? So we all need to do a better job of working together. None of you niggas is bigger than a program, and people need to stop thinking that they are. What up, world? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views, and you are tuned in to 99 Wayne.